All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Soundless Vision Art in Life. My name is Adewalaboke Jr. Please review us, rate us, give us a 5-star. Don't be a hater. Today, I'm going to talk about armor wars. And what I'm talking about is all the superheroes that have armor. From Iron Man to Kjen to War Machine, the Ronin Warriors, Batman when he wears armor. I just want to talk about superheroes. I'm going to kind of rank them. Who has the best armor from 10 all the way down up to number 1. I've been looking forward to doing this episode, but before we get started, we got to thank our sponsors. This Soundless Vision podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting, growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details. And this podcast is also brought to you by Annadale Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Annadale Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnnadaleCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnnadaleCenter.com for details. So back to our show. Armor wars. I mean, I think, to be honest with y'all, I think my favorite type of superhero is always the people that have armor. I just think the transformation sequence is always usually cooler versus somebody who just puts on like whatever. Maybe it's Batman just putting on something or Spider-Man just putting on something. It's kind of corny, but the armor is always kind of cool because it takes time for the costume to come on. It's just a sick transformation. But anyway, armor wars is what today's about. Top 10 superheroes with superpowers with armor. Now, whether I have the person's poster or T-shirt or whatever, but I'm going to show you the superhero. Some of them superheroes are going to make this list already. You can see them behind me on the banner right here. So let's start off with our guy at number 10, Crimson Dynamo. Probably one of Iron Man's. I'm going to Google this for y'all because for a lot of y'all who don't know, Crimson Dynamo is Crimson Dynamo. He's one of Marvel. He's one of Iron Man's arch nemesis. I mean, he was on the. If you ever watched the cartoon Avengers: Earth's Mighty Heroes, he was on there. He was also on Iron Man, the animated series, actually season 2. Crimson Dynamo is actually pretty cool. I think he's pretty sick, but some people don't know about him, but I do. But let me show you a pic of him just so y'all see what he looks like. Check this out, y'all. That's Crimson Dynamo right there. You know what I mean? So he's kind of cool. As y'all can see, Crimson Dynamo is a pretty sick dude. He's got cool armor. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Crimson Dynamo is one of these sick characters. He's Iron Man's arch nemesis. He's obviously from Russia. He's got armor. His armor is not as cool as Iron Man's, but if you ever watched Iron Man 2, Iron Man season 2, he was on there as a villain in the beginning of, I think it might have been episode 7 or 8, and I was like, oh, this dude is cool. I mean, his armor is built to be invincible. He's actually also been on Iron Man Adventures 2, the series that went in for 2 seasons, I believe. On it's probably available on Disney Plus too, but in every single Iron Man cartoon type, he's always been there. Whether it's Avengers: Earth's Mighty Heroes, whether it's Avengers Assemble, whether it's Iron Man from the 1990s, the cartoon series. Crimson Dynamo, man, he's sick with it. I gotta say, Crimson Dynamo is pretty tight. At number 9, we've got Ironmonger and Prototype from Ultra Force. Y'all are like, that is going way back. So let's start off with Ironmonger. Ironmonger, of course, as y'all know, he was Iron Man's arch nemesis on the the first Iron Man movie. That movie was pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But I was like, this dude right here, he's pretty tight. Not much was known about Ironmonger, I think, up until I actually saw the Iron Man movie. I actually didn't know, but I was like, this is kind of cool. Of course, he's played by Obadiah Stane. Ironmonger is like, man, let's see if I can find something of this dude. Here we go. Oh, y'all gonna like this guy here. Ironmonger right there, as y'all can see. So that's Ironmonger right there. Of course, Ironmonger doing big things right there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Ironmonger, of course, is another character. He's arch nemesis, of course, played by the guy who wears the armor is Obadiah Stane. He was supposed to be sort of Tony Stark's mentor, but he turned out to be Tony Stark's greatest rival, man. This dude was the whole time trying to steal Stark Enterprises from Iron Man. And at the same time, too, he's the one who plotted to have Iron Man killed, too. I mean, that's some messed up stuff, man. And this dude not only plotted that, but he also worked with his dad. He's also the guy who who in many ways orchestrated Howard Stark and Maria Stark's death too as well. I mean, this dude Ironmonger, man, this dude is messed up, man. You know, you would think you would have love for the dude that you kind of raising, supposed to be kind of your son. He was supposed to be a father figure to Tony Stark, but nah. He's like, nah, I'm trying to take Stark Enterprises. You know what I'm saying? Because once Tony started saying, I ain't trying to make no weapons, like, what? Nah, we making weapons, man. So, you know, Ironmonger is an evil dude. He just, whether you were a good guy or bad guy, it didn't matter. This is not about good guys wearing armor. This is just about anybody with cool armor was going to make this list. So Ironmonger is on that side of, first side of that number 9. On the other side of number 9 is Prototype from Ultra Force. I know a lot of y'all don't know who Prototype is. Prototype. I'm Googling it, y'all, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. He was pretty sick, man. He was pretty sick. Maybe if I can find something cool. Yeah, this right here is good. It's a shame this was never a movie. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So y'all look, check this out. That's Prototype right there. You know what I mean? So Prototype was part of this team called Ultra Force. It had Hardcase, Topaz, Prime, Ghoul, Contrary. I mean, this dude was the dude that wore the armor in the team. As I said, you know, I like the dudes, the characters with the armors, man. He was pretty sick, man. His name was Ruiz. You know, he sort of was first assault as a bodyguard, and then he decided to take the armor and then do some good. And next thing you know, he's joining Hardcase, Prime, Topaz, and Contrary, and Gruel, and saving the city from villains, like Pumpkinhead and all these crazy dudes. And so Prototype, like, he's one of those superheroes from the 1990s nobody really remembers, which is a shame because Ultra Force was actually a very good cartoon. It had 1 season only, 26 episodes, I believe. You can definitely find the episodes on YouTube because I was just checking it out. But Prototype, man, he's pretty sick, man. It's a shame that, and I'm not sure if Marvel bought Ultra Force. I'm not too sure. But if you want to know more about Ultra Force, you can go on YouTube, watch Ultra Force. If you want to know more about Prototype, go on YouTube, watch the cartoon series called Ultra Force. You will love it, man. So Ironmonger and Prototype coming at number 9. At number 8, we got Mega Man and Saber from Teknoman. So let's start off with Saber. Saber is Iron Man's brother. Saber is Teknoman's brother. Blade. Teknoman, the cartoon series. Let me see. Saber. Saber, he worked for Darkon. So basically he was the evil version of Teknoman. If Teknoman Slade, and he was his brother. And so y'all can see what this dude looked like. Oh, he mean. Oh, he mean. Oh, he don't care. That's a mean dude right there, as y'all can see. You know what I mean? So that's Teknoman. That's Saber right there. Saber, sick as hell. One of the sickest villains I've ever seen. He actually made my top 10 super villains on a previous podcast. This dude is the truth, man. He's everything that Teknoman is, but he's the evil version of it. You know what I mean? I'm over here gonna Google, see what I can find. But y'all, this dude is so evil. I mean, he's beyond evil. Like, this dude, man, he just don't care. Like, he's so hell bent on destroying Teknoman and his brother Slade that he don't care. And you would not know they were twins unless for the, of course in the cartoon he had red eyes, so that's the only way you could know he was different. But Saber was the truth and a quarter. His armor was sick with it. He could fly like him. He could shoot a techno bolt just like Teknoman. He could do everything. Plus, he had a cool, like, this sort of tail thing on his armor, man. If you ever watched Gundam Wing Epion, that's what his armor looks like, except it's human size. I mean, this dude is just so ferocious. He's just so sick. Like I said, whether you're a villain or a hero, as long as you rock an armor, I don't care. That's my favorite right there. You know what I mean? So Saber, man, he's just sick with it. If you've never seen Teknoman, the one I'm talking about from the 1990s, 1994, 1995, 1 season, 43 episodes, you can probably find it on YouTube. Hopefully you can. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the episode's sequential too. But Saber, man, once he comes in, I think it's around episode 10 or 11 or 13, maybe 13. Oh, that's when the show gets cracking. So Teknoman, you know what I'm saying? Saber, y'all got to check it out. What happens is the short story version, basically, the whole family goes into space. They kept captured by the Venomoids. Then the Darkon, who's the leader of the Venomoids, turns the entire family into Teknomen. Only a few survive. Their sister Shara, Saber, and then of course Teknoman himself, Slade. You know what I mean? And Shara, that's another person that's part of this. Shara is also a techno person too. She's got armor too as well. But she's only on there for like one episode. One episode, that's it. I think 2 max. One episode she's there, and then next episode she's out of there. You know what I mean? So, but Saber is just, oh my God, he's just sick with it, man. On the other side of number 8 is Mega Man, super fighting robot. You can even see him behind him on my banner right there. If you look at my banner, you can see him right there. I'm sorry, see Mega Man right there. Now, as I told y'all, I'm either gonna have a poster or I'm gonna have something with the character. Check this out. You know I love my Mega Man, super fighting robots. So this poster is available on SunzuVision.com. You know what I'm saying? It's available on apparel and different things, but Mega Man, this is the metallic version of this poster. This is the only one I got left. So if you want it, visit SunzuVision.com. Hopefully it's still there by the time this episode comes out. You know what I mean? You know, by the time end of this episode, it's still there. You know what I mean? But Mega Man is, oh my God, created by Dr. Light of Class. I know you ask, Mega Man doesn't have armor. Yes, he does. His body's entirely encased in armor. The different things he can do, he can steal your energy and use it, whether it's Pharaoh Man's powers, whether it's Guts Man's powers, whether it's Cuts Man's powers, whether it's Snow Man's power, whether it's Ice Man's powers. He's just taking all their powers, man. I mean, Mega Man's armor is just sick with it. Then, of course, he's got Rush, who turns into different types of aircraft vehicles. And then, of course, his sister Rush, who's like who was designed to be just a house help, but she turns out to be something even more special. She turns out to be a psychic and helps him out in fighting all of Dr. Wily's evil robots, who's led by, well, of course, who's generaled by his twin brother, Proto-Man, who can basically do everything Mega Man can do. And speaking of Proto-Man, he just slided in there. I totally forgot about him. Proto-Man, that's another cool villain. Proto-Man is just, oh my God, he's so sick. He's basically Iron Man, but he's basically Mega Man, but the villain version of it. You know what I mean? So Proto-Man is sick with it. But back to Mega Man. Mega Man is just, oh my God, this dude is, whew. He is the truth and a quarter. I love his powers. And the cartoon I'm talking about is the one from the 1990s, maybe 1993, 94. You know what I mean? I think it's about 60 episodes, maybe 2 seasons. You can find it on YouTube, maybe. I hope you can. But if you want to watch what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? You got to check that out, especially that Mega Man right there. You can check that out. I'm going to show it to y'all again so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So y'all don't forget what I'm talking about right here. I mean, it's just, that's ferocious, man. You know what I mean? Mega Man. So visit. If anybody knows anything about Mega Man knows which one I drew right there. So, y'all, that's it. Mega Man and Saber coming at number 8. At number 7, Batman. Batman when he's wearing armor. I want to be specific about that, especially if he has to fight Superman or villains that require him fighting villains with armor. Like, I'm specifically watching this animated series right now called The Batman, which spawned the movie that just came out recently with Robert Pattinson, The Batman. But in this Batman episode, he was fighting. He had to use it one time. He went to fight Bane. Then he also has to use it on this episode where he was fighting these 9-eyed robots, man. And I just realized how cool Batman is. So let me break out the Batman that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you Batman so you can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So Batman in armor. Batman in armor right there, as y'all can see. Also available on SunzuVision.com. So if you want a copy, you can get your copy at SunzuVision.com. You know what I mean? So Batman in armor, y'all. Batman in armor is sick. He's basically the Tony Stark of the DC. He's basically the Tony Stark in the DC universe. And he can afford it. And this armor, man, oh my God, this armor is so sick. The Bat armor. If you have never seen the Batman, the animated series, you gotta watch it. Now, I don't know if you can get it on YouTube, which is always first go. I know it's definitely available on Hulu or Amazon Prime, because if I'd seen it, I'd be watching it already. But the Batman, it's just, oh my God, it's so sick. You know what I mean? He builds this armor, the bat suit. It's like a bat armor. It's like basically like Iron Man's armor. It's like the Hulkbuster, basically that size. It is just humongous, man. And this dude is just going left and right and giving villains the business. Of course, he can shoot rocket launchers. He's got strength, hydraulics, flight, I mean, lasers. I mean, you name it, man. Of course, it's Batman. It's not always gonna have everything needed, man. And it's basically like a suit that allows him to do all kinds of martial art moves as well. So it's very nimble too. But specifically, most of us who know that about Batman using it against Superman in Batman: The Dark Knight series, cartoon series, which was 1 and 2. Now, I don't know why it's available. You probably have to buy that on at the store or something, Best Buy or Amazon.com to get a copy of that. But, Batman in armor mode is just sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. You know what I mean? So, on to the next. So, that Batman in armor mode comes at number 7. At number 6, Ronin Warriors. Dun, dun, Ronin Warriors. Now, I got to go look for that, man. You know what I mean? You can't have no armor list and you got no Ronin Warriors on there. I mean, they're just sick because you have 5 different dudes. And let me point them out to you. They're right there. As you can see the podcast right there. Let me turn around. I'm sorry. I'm over there blocking the view, y'all's view. Check that out. Can you see? The Ronin Warriors right there. Now, I'm also going to show you the poster, too. Oh, look at that. Lucky me. I turned out to see them right there. Ronin Warriors, y'all. You know what I mean? That's right. Armor of Wildfire, Armor of Halo, Armor of Torrent, Armor of... You know what I'm saying? So let me list the different armors for y'all. You got Ryo, Armor of Wildfire. You got Sage, Armor of Halo. You got Asai, Armor of Torrent. You got Kento, Armor of Hard Rock. And then you got Strata, Armor of Strata. I'm sorry, you got Rowan, Armor of Strata. And each one does their own thing. So Ryo's Virtue, Sage is Wisdom, Sai is Life, Kento is Justice, and then Rowan is I believe is Life. Yeah, I think that's right. You know what I mean? So so I got Life. So you got Ryo Life, you got Sage Wisdom, you got Kento Justice. Oh, that's right. Sai is Truth, and Rowan is Life. That's what I was saying it wrong. So you know what I mean? So Sai is Truth and Rowan is Life. So I mean, different virtues, man, but their armors are sick with it. Of course, my favorite is Ryo. He's got the 2 katanas because at the same time, all 5 of them come together to form Armor of Inferno. Oh my God! And then White Blaze transforms into a Super Tiger. I mean, the armors are so sick with it. I mean, these dudes are, and each person got their own super move. Like Ryo's got Flare Up, Sage has got Thunderbolt Cut, Sai's got Super Wave Smasher, Kento's got Armor of Iron Rock Crusher. Then of course, Rowan has got Super Waves. I mean, Arrow Shockwave. I mean, dude, their armors are so sick, man. I mean, it gets me excited just talking about that, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show y'all them again. Ronin Warriors. This is one of the most underrated cartoons in history, man. 1 season. And to top it off, it was created in 1988 or 1989. It's still till today better than at least 95, man, if not 99% of cartoons created today. I mean, it's legendary. It's top 25 of all time at least, the minimum. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who knows anything about cartoons knows Ronin Warriors are straight fire. And their armor is straight fire. Even their transformation, they're like, Armor of Wildfire, Dao G. Like, I am surprised there isn't a movie right now that hasn't been made. It's just you keep seeing all these reboots of things getting made, but nobody's trying to be original. Where's the Ronin Warriors? Where's the Gundam Wing? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I'm just tripping just thinking about this. But Ronin Warriors comes in at number 6. You know what I'm saying? So on to number 5, War Machine. Oh my God, I remember growing up, man. I loved me some War Machine. Oh my God, I gotta find this dude. You know what I mean? So let's bust out War Machine for you. Yeah, I went old school on y'all right there. Y'all see it. You know what I mean? War Machine right there. You know what I mean? He's just, oh my God. That is sick. War Machine, of course, he's the military version of Iron Man, basically loaded up with all kinds of weapons. Of course, in the Iron Man movie, Iron Man 2 movie came in. It's just, he's one of those deals, man, it was just like, this dude is sick with it. You know what I mean? He was just over there, like, I loved him in the movies. I loved him and then when he got to Avengers Infinity, the Avenger movies, his armor got even better. Now it looked like it didn't cost $2 because the Iron Man 2 was great. It was great having him, but the armor didn't, like, it looked like just like the cartoon when I was growing up, right? Which is when I fell in love with him because the animated series from the 1990s is just, oh my God, I cannot get over that. And I don't know if y'all can see him. Let's see if I can see War Machine. Oh, there he is. Look, right there. I'm pointing to him right there. There goes War Machine. I love this banner of mine, right? Because this is what I use at the art shows. And I was like, I'm just going to use that in my podcast too. And so I can point to it whenever I want to relate something to y'all. You know, it's War Machine sick, man. He's always been looked at as Iron Man's psychic, but what I'm looking forward to was him breaking away from that character. And with the upset, with the deals that Marvel's making these mini series, he should get something, man. Episode, so he could break off, because Don Cheadle playing him just puts him in a whole different stratosphere. There's no reason why Don Cheadle can't do a show where he's just taking care of business, being War Machine, really putting this guy into life, because this is another chance also too for Marvel to have another African-American superhero. You don't have enough African-American superheroes out there, so this is your chance to get more. So War Machine, man, I mean, there was no way I could have this list without War Machine on it. And yes, he's top 5, because I remember as a kid, I wasn't seeing any African-American superheroes wearing armor. Not that. I was just like, oh, this is so sick. Even till today, man, I got him on workout shirts. I always got him everything I do, man. I don't mess around when it comes to that War Machine. I haven't got him on, you know what I'm saying? Some of the apparel I'm going to show y'all today at the end of the show for the summer gear we got out now, I'm going to show it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you want a bucket hat, I got a bucket out of him. You want a t-shirt, I got a t-shirt of him. You know, so War Machine comes in at number 5. He's sick. He's got the military armor. He's Air Force Colonel, of course. Because back in the day, he was just like a ward or something, man. And I think Marvel realized we need to update ourselves and modernize ourselves. And so they made him a colonel, which was perfect. Because to me, only a colonel should be worthy to wear armor like that. So War Machine, I'm gonna show him y'all again. You know what I mean? That's War Machine right there, y'all. That's right. Y'all see it with the big old cannon on his shoulder. You know what I mean? So that's War Machine, comes in at number 5. And number 4. Teknoman. Oh yes. Let me get this dude out, man. Oh my God. I have been waiting for this. Teknoman, man, he's the sickest. He's just sick, man. First of all, let me get it out. He's Saber's brother. As I split his story to y'all. Teknoman, he's Saber's brother from the Techno universe. As I told you the story. His armor, he's got, man, you see that sickness. You see that sicko thing right there, man. He's basically got 2 ways he can transform. He can use the Techno Crystal, which got smashed, then eventually had to be integrated into the Technobot, also known as Pegasus. It's just a sicko transformation. Of course, when I did the transformation list, Teknoman came in at number 2, man, on that list. I mean, that transformation sequence is sick. Now, this whole Teknoman series can be found on YouTube. I think you can find it on YouTube if you're lucky. Let me see if I got him on the banner, man. Do I have him on the banner? Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Right there. Can y'all see it? That's Teknoman over there. You know what I mean? So, he's just got, his armor is sick, man. Techno Bolt, Techno Lance. He's got the Techno Bolt, which he can do on his own, but also, too, when he combines with Pegasus, he creates a different level of Techno Bolt. I mean, of course, he has to fight the Venomoids, Darkon, and then he has to fight his own brother, Saber, who is also on this list, who also has armor just like he has, the equal amount of armor. The only difference is one is good and one is bad. And the only separation of state is that Slade, also known as Teknoman, has more experience, if you want to call it experience, because every Teknoman was given a Teknoman Slays, Teknoman Blade, you know what I mean? So, each person, even Gunner, you know what I'm saying, Axe, all these different Teknomen. But Slade was the good guy, and he was the only one who broke free of the Venomoids. And so he's seen as a traitor, man. But Teknoman's armor, oh my God, it's just ferocious, man. I mean, I don't understand how there's a movie hasn't been done yet. That's what I don't understand. When is a movie gonna get made? You know how sick it would be for there to be a Teknoman movie? Oh my, in space too? Oh, that would be so sick. But Teknoman, y'all, comes in at number 4. Teknoman is just so sick. I got to show y'all him again. I love me some Teknoman. You know what I mean? Shoot. Now that I'm talking about Teknoman, you know what? I drew that. I think I might have to go put that on a t-shirt for me, man. You know what I mean? I got a workout t-shirt, but I ain't got no t-shirt. So, you know what I'm saying? And just in case you're wondering, this t-shirt right here, limited edition Kjen t-shirt, available on ScienceVision.com. He's one of the characters from the Cardiac Assassin universe, y'all. So, Teknoman comes in at number 4. At number 3, Iron Man. You're like, Iron Man's number 3 on this list? Yeah, because I got 2 other cooler dudes. Yeah. So let's talk about Iron Man. I am the biggest Iron Man fan. Man, you know how mad I was when he lost in Civil War to Captain America? Yeah, I know it was Captain America's movie, but I don't care. Iron Man should have whooped his you-know-what. You know what I mean? So this is Iron Man right here, baby. Check that out. You know what I mean? That's sick, man. You know what I mean? Iron Man. God, I love Iron Man. His armor is so sick. Whether it's the regular one, Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 7, Hulkbuster, space armor, samurai armor. I remember growing up, there was an Iron Man cartoon series, and I've showed y'all this this VHS tape multiple times. You know what? Hold on a quick second. I'm gonna go get it. Go get it. All right, y'all. I'm back. Check that out. This is the Iron Man I was talking about right here. 2 seasons, man. I mean, this is when I first saw him bust out a briefcase. He could transform from the briefcase, just like in Iron Man 2. But in season 2 of this series right here, his armor can change from drill mode to samurai mode to lava mode to all kinds of modes. And that's what inspired all the movie stuff you're seeing in the movies, man. I mean, and then Robert Downey Jr. just did a fantastic, explicit, great job. I mean, God, I don't even know the word to use. He was just incredible. Of course, I'm a big Robert Downey Jr. fan, but Iron Man. Thank God nobody else played Iron Man, because anybody that's playing Iron Man would have messed it up. But Robert Downey Jr. laid the law. You know, they got to figure out a way. Yes, I know he died in Avengers Endgame. They got to find a way to bring him back. They just got to, man. I can't see a Avengers universe or Marvel universe without Iron Man in it. I mean, without question, he's the new #1 for Marvel as far as superheroes. Either him or Black Panther. Wolverine ain't #1 no more. He ain't even top 5 anymore. You know what I'm saying? Iron Man, his armor is so sick. I mean, the things it can do, the way it comes on, it's just... And then the Iron Man 1 movie, that is by far the greatest superhero movie transformation ever. It is just so sick. The music behind it, the way the armor comes on him, you can see the gears coming in, you can see where everything sits. Man, it's just ferocious, man. So Iron Man, sick with it. I mean, I can't help myself just talking about Iron Man. And so, you know, I got to show y'all the Iron Man thing again, the poster again. Aside from showing y'all the movie. But, you know, Iron Man right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Sick with it, man. So Iron Man comes in at number 3. At number 2, the leader of the assassins himself, Lord Suntzu. That's right. Let me show him to you. Oh, yes. I told you, 2 cooler dudes with armor, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Armor Wars, y'all. Look at this. Suntzu, leader of the assassins. I mean, this dude right here. I mean, he's the leader of the assassins, as I showed y'all. I've spoken about him multiple times. You know what I'm saying? His name is Blaine Bishop, of course, leader of the assassins. The armor man. God, let me just tell you little things it can do. He's got quantum beams, shoulder cannon, sonic disc, invisible shield. He can fly. He's got this armor allows you to control it cervically. Like you can literally controls it through servos. The armor is just, oh my God, sick. And I wanted, when I create the armor itself, because he's one of my original characters. When I created his armor, I wanted it to make him look like a knight, which is what he looks like. He would mop the floor with anybody in any universe, whether it's DC or Marvel. I would hate to stand in front of that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? His suit is sick with it. I mean, it's just one of the most, and he's smart. He's intelligent. I can't wait to create the animation series. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait for the first official Cards of Assassins book to come out so y'all can really understand who he is as a character. And and as my family members have been telling me, he's going to be one of those characters people are going to love. And I was like, how can they love this guy so much? He's a cool looking villain. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, this is not about being a villain or a hero. This is just about having cool armor. And Sun Tzu comes in at number 2 with the armor. He's just sick with it. I mean, leader of the assassins. He's creative and he owns his own technology company. You know what I'm saying? And as you get to read the comic book, you get to understand who he's about. And if you want to know more about him, right, you can get a copy of this bio book, the Cards of Assassins bio book, available on Salvation.com. This is going to tell you everything about every character in the Cards of Assassin universe. Get your copy today. They go in, they're flying out fast because why? Because we got the first official comic book coming out soon. It's going to be a game changer, y'all. I've been working on this bad boy for a long time. And you know what I'm saying? And the character is also available on apparel too. As you can see, our Kjen right here. But on the back, as y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see, but I got Suntzu, as you can see. You know what I mean? So, I got Suntzu on the back. This is a double t-shirt right here. All right, you know what I'm saying? But Suntzu comes in at number 2. And let me just show y'all him again so y'all can see him. Check that out, man. Lord Suntzu. He is just sick with it. With his mystical tiger, Seth. You know what I mean? So, Suntzu comes in at number 2. But at number 1, numero uno, or Khan, as they say in Yoruba, is Kjen. My character based on me. You can see I got this is him right here. Y'all can see him. Sicko armor right here. You know what I mean? Y'all can see the t-shirt. But let's show you him on a poster, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Kjen, man. He's got the best armor. In this armor wars, he comes in victorious. Because he's got the sickest armor. His armor can do everything Ironman can do. Everything Suntzu can do. Everything Teknoman can do. He's the combination of a lot of superheroes that I love. Blade, Ironman, Ryo, Leonardo from the Turtles, a little bit of Black Panther. All the heroes that I love. And look, all the things his armor can do. He's got blue blades, Omega Beam, Kjen Star, Laser Race, Light Shield. He's got a Nimbus board. He's got his mystical tiger, faithful tiger Sphinx. I mean, he's an intelligent scientist. He's basically like Iron Man and Blade combined together. You know what I'm saying? And he's able to he's a hunter. He's got these blue blades. He's got combat skills. He can use laser weapons. He can use rock. He's got different assortments of weapons on his armor, man. That armor is just sick with it. You know what I'm saying? He's the good version of Suntzu, basically, who's the leader of the assassins. But he's part of the Carjacks team, of course. He's second in command to Escalade, who's the leader of the team. But, Kjen comes in at number 1. His armor is sick with it. You know what I'm saying? He's got different modes of armor, too. That's what's cool about him. One thing I loved about Iron Man was he had different modes of armor. Well, Kjen's got the same thing, too, different modes of armor. And I've referenced this before in the many episodes I've had, whether it's superheroes colliding or Carjack vs. Avengers, round 1 and round 2. Kjen's fought Iron Man multiple times. And one of the reasons why he keeps beating Iron Man is because he's a better combatant. You know what I mean? He's got the armor, but he's a better combatant. So you're taking somebody who's a superior fighter and putting him in the better armor. What you think is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? His armor is just, oh my God, off the rip. It can do a whole lot of different things. Space mode, lava mode, ice mode, heat mode. You know what I'm saying? It's meant for it's not for every environment. And I'm not going to tell you how he solves the issues of energy issues when the armor runs out of energy, but that also gets solved too. You know what I'm saying? But his armor is just sick with it. Y'all can see it on the t-shirt, man. Y'all see this is sick, man. Y'all can get this t-shirt available on sunvision.com or sunvisionshop.com. You know what I mean? So, Kjen comes in at number 1. There was no way I could have this list without having my character not come in number 1. This character was inspired by me. It's based on me. I thought to myself, what would I look like if I was a superhero? Oh, I'm going to look like that guy right there. You know what I mean? Kjen. It's just, his armor is sick with it. You know what I mean? I was inspired by, he's inspired by the many superheroes I love, whether it was Blade, Iron Man, Black Panther. He's got a little bit of Batman in him. You know what I'm saying? Ryo from the Ronin Wars, Teknoman, of course. Just so many, not so many superheroes, but specific superheroes. I would say 5 people in particular that I loved most. Where I say Blade, Leonardo, Iron Man, Teknoman, and Ryo from the Ronin Wars. And of course, Leonardo makes 6. You know what I'm saying? So those are the characters that he's based on. And if you don't want to know where he is, he's right here. On top right here. On the banner. You know what I mean? So, Kjen comes in at number 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all him again so y'all see what's up. You know what I mean? So, man, look at that armor, man. That's just sick, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. You can get either the poster or the t-shirt. All these arts that I showed y'all today are available on sunvision.com or sunvisionshop.com. So, y'all, that concludes our show today. So, you know what I'm saying? Armor Wars, Kjen comes in at number 1. Let's recap real fast. Number 10, Crimson Dynamo. Number 9, Ironmonger and Prototype. Number 8, Mega Man and Saber. Number 7, Batman in armor mode. Number 6 is The Ronin Warriors. Number 5 is War Machine. Number 4 is Teknoman. Number 3 is Iron Man. Number 2 is Suntzu. And number 1 is Kjen, as you can see on the shirt right there. You know what I'm saying? So Kjen comes in at number 1. So before we get out of here, I want to thank our sponsors, all right? So this podcast is brought to you by A4 Capital Consulting, growing good business anywhere and everywhere. Let A4 Capital Consulting take your business to the next level. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. That's A4CapitalConsulting.com for details, y'all. And this podcast is also brought to you by Anadel Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadel Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. So look, before we get up out of here, y'all, because I don't want to. We got summer coming, and I gotta show y'all all our gear that we got. You know what I mean? So let's start off with the tees. You know what I mean? I want y'all to see the tees that we got. You can see the Cardiac Assassins tee. We got the classic in the front, classic in the back, and everything I'm showing y'all, it's all available on SunZuvision.com. You know what I mean? Next, we got Escalade. You know what I'm saying? Leader of the Carjacks. You know what I'm saying? Artillery, General of the Villains, the Assassins. You know what I mean? So you can get all these stuff. It's available on SunZuvision.com. And then, next up is the Blade. I know y'all know who Blade is, especially with the onset of the movie coming out. I mean, Blade is my favorite character that isn't part of the Cardiac Assassin universe. You know how to get this, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can get yours today. So, and we have t-shirts for both men, women, and kids. So visit the website, SunVision.com. Now, next up, I call this the All-Star Tee. This literally got almost every superhero that I've drawn. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Iron Man, Batman, Mega Man, the Carjacks, the Turtles, Blade, Teknoman. You know what I'm saying? You can see the different things. Let's flip it to the back, right? You can see Voltron. You can see Storm. You can see Wonder Woman. You can see Flash, Green Lantern, Hulk, Captain America, Captain Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, you've got the long sleeve tees. Some people, whether it's to wear it just because it's cold or just to work out, you know what I mean? So, you know, you got the long sleeve tees, of course, made of the same great material. You know what I mean? All we do is quality here. High grade material, luxury brand, nothing cheap. What you're going to get here is going to last you a long time, y'all. So, you know, that's tees. And then we're going to talk about some shorts because, you know, it's in the summer. Now, these shorts are great, right? You got the little zipper right here. You know what I mean? So, you know, just in case if you want to go out somewhere or you want to go swimming or you want to go work out, or you just got to put stuff in your pocket while you out and about, man. You mean, see, these shorts are quality. We ain't messing around, man. Same material as the pants I'm about to show you. Always quality. So what we do at ScienceFiction.com. So, you know, check this out. And then we got sweatpants. You know what I mean? These are great for working out and for general wear, man. And you can get them in any character, man, that's on the website. So check it out, ScienceFiction.com. You know what I mean? And then we got the last one. All-Star pants. Look at that, man. Look how many characters on that bad boy. You got Iron Man, you got Mega Man, you got Captain America. On this side, you got Blade, you got Wolverine, you got Leonardo, you got Panther from Thundercats. And if you flip it on the back side, you got Batman, Black Panther, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? You got Teknoman, you got War Machine, like I was telling you. Look at all the people that made the Armor Wars that are on this thing. You got Voltron. Then on this side, you got Batman, you got Green Lantern, you got Spider-Man, you got Black Lightning. You know what I mean? So y'all, hey man, we got so much cool gear. So check it out on ScienceVision.com. That's ScienceVisionShop.com or ScienceVision.com. And you can get your product today. So y'all, I want to thank you for listening. This podcast is produced, written, and directed by yours truly, Adewale Booker Jr. Please check out our website at ScienceVision.com. That's ScienceVision.com or ScienceVisionShop.com. And please subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen, whether it's Amazon, Desert, Spotify, Apple. And you can also listen to our podcast on ScienceVisionShop.com or ScienceVision.com. And please check out our social media platforms at Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all at ScienceVision. TikTok, YouTube, we got it popping. We've got all the different platforms too now. But as everybody knows, and let's not play games anymore. It's all about that. TikTok is all about that. It's all about that YouTube. Got to get it cracking, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now that Elon Musk has bought Twitter, you can get that fixed too and we can get that cracking too. And please don't forget to review us, rate us, give us a 5-star. Don't be a hater. And as always, y'all, continue to inspire and achieve. Have a great week. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.